the Hot Box proudly presents Miss Adelaide and her debutantes.
Is he here?
No, sir. He hasn't been here all evening.
Bring me a Ryan and soda.
Sky, did you see Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring her a message from Nathan. I wish Nathan would bring his own messages.
Where's Nathan? What's the message?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly taken ill with
A rare tropical disease?
Yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, Nathan has to go straight
Nicely. Where is Nathan? What's the message?
The crap game is still going on.
Since last night.
Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he is most insistent. So we find another place and the game goes on.
Where's the game?
You looking for some action?
No. You see, Nicely, I gave my marker to, well, someone, and I'd like to clear it up before...
I'll meet you outside.
But what about Nathan's message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide. Nathan is in Pittsburgh visiting a rare tropical ant. Goodbye!
What? Sky, I don't understand. Nathan has to be here, and I worked hoping to get married.
You know Nathan, why does it surprise you?
But he promised to change.
Change. Why is it when you dolls get a guy you like, you take him in for alterations?
And what about you men? Why can't you marry people like normal people do? And live normal like normal people? Have a home with wallpaper and with bookends.
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Because guys like Nathan in Detroit, yeah, Sky Masterson, we're not cut out for that kind of life. So when a doll like you gets mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. No good. See you in a couple of months.
Where are you going?
I don't know, Las Vegas. I have a late plane to catch.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Tell him I never want to speak to him again and he can call me here.
Look, why don't you find another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Wait till you love somebody. You'll know.
Yeah.
In other words, it's from sitting around at a table reserved for two. A person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in the woolies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her like that, a person can develop the flu. 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a damn zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing for a story her folks can be told, a person can develop a cold. Not so fast, Sarah. Not so fast. Look, suppose we don't have a big meeting tonight. Suppose nobody's there at all. We'll explain the general. We won't have to explain it. We'll all be very clear. I want to get somewhere where the sinners are all respectable and well behaved. Well, you saw what happened last night. They gambled and Amish it. And someday they'll be pregnant. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge. He came seeking me. Did you know that? Are you kidding? I knew that the moment he started picking on you. But I didn't know you'd get stuck on him. I'll get over it. What do you want to get over for? Just pneumonia. The man I love will not be a gambler. But if you love him enough, he will not be a gambler. Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you. All I want is for you to be happy. Velvet, I can wish you for the color of your coat and fortune smiling all along your way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day.
evening, Miss Sarah. Well, Sister Abernathy, how goes the soul saving? Tonight's big meeting, isn't it?
It's supposed to be. The general's coming, and she's expecting,
The general's one top doll, eh?
well, very few people will be there. In fact, nobody in.
I don't think Mr. Masterson is interested in our troubles. We better hurry.
Miss Sarah, you seem to have forgotten something, but me being a gambler, I never forget something like this. You have my marker for 12 sinners.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I think it's best we forget about it.
I cannot welch a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night my mission was filled with your friends. Let's call it even.
If you don't pay off on that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Nice, where's the crap game?
Well, Sky, it's about a 10-minute walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
Wait a minute, where y'all going?
I came here to shoot crab.
We've headed out.
Let's go home.
You see, Big Julie, the fellas are slightly fatigued from weariness, having been shooting crap for so long, namely 24 hours.
I do not care who's tired. I'm out 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that he's a fat loser, it is just that he prefers to win. Right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500.
Take 200.
If you do not shut up, Big Julie will arrange the other half.
And it's a 1 and a 1. Snake eyes, you'll lose. $50 for the house, but the dice are still yours and you're lucky.
Shut up! Another 5.
200 more.
And it's snake eyes again.
Tough luck, Big Julie.
Well, that cleans me. But I ain't through yet. I'll play on credit.
You see, Big Julie, the fellas are slightly fatigued. Of course, me personally, I'm as fresh as a daisy.
Then I'll play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down in every pot. You must have had quite a bundle.
Well, being I assume the risk, it is only fair I should assume some dough.
Detroit, I'm gonna roll you really or nilly. And if I lose, I'll give you my marker.
And if I lose,
You will give him cash.
let me hear it from Big Julie.
Will give me cash.
Now I've heard it.
Put up your dough. Is anything wrong?
No, $1,000 signed X. Tell me, how is it you can write 1,000 but you cannot write your own signature?
I was good in arithmetic, but I stunk in English.
Here, this will put you through Harvard.
Detroit, I'm rolling you for 1,000. But to change my luck, I'll use my own dice.
Your own dice?
I had them made especially for me in Chicago.
Oh, Big Julie, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice in a New York crab game.
That is a breach of etiquette.
Show me where it says that in Emily Post.
Well, not to seem petty, but could I see these dice? Sure. But these dice ain't got no spots on them. They're blank.
I had the spots taken off for luck. I knew where the spots formerly were.
Oh, you're going to roll blank dice and call them from remembering where the spots formerly was?
Why not?
I see no reason.
Ha! 5 and 5, my point's 10.
At least I still got a chance.
10-y come against
I wish he'd fall down with Zenzi.
Ha! 10. I win.
A 10?
A 6 and a 4.
Which is the 6? Which is the 4?
Either way. Now, Detroit, I'm rolling you for 2,000. Get it up.
Oh, I just remembered. I'm going to meet Adelaide. We're all open tonight.
Get up the 2,000, Detroit.
Wouldn't you rather let some of the other chaps in on the fun?
After I'm through with you, 2,000. I win.
What a surprise.
Detroit, I'll take easy this time.
What do you mean?
I'll shoot you for $1.
I'll take it all.
Oh, what do you know? Snake eyes, I lose.
For this, I got to bend down.
Now, Detroit, I'm giving you another chance. I'm rolling you for 3,000. 3 G's! 3,000. Put it down there.
Well, wouldn't it be easier if I put it in your pocket?
Get it up! Ha! 11. I win.
Oh, that pleased me.
Well, now I'll play with you guys.
Wait a minute. You gotta give me a chance to get even, but with my dice.
All right, Detroit, that sounds fair. And what will you use for money?
I'll give you my marker.
And you want Big Julie to put up cash?
Nathan done it.
Sure, I've done it. What kind of deal is this anyway?
Take it easy, Nathan.
Him and his no spot dice. Somebody unlock the spots on him.
Nathan, don't make Big Julie have to do something to you.
Yeah, I'm on my vacation.
Go ahead. Shoot me. Put me in cement. At least then I know where I stand. Here I risk my neck to set up this scrap game. I even promised to get married on account of this. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there is nothing you could do that would not cheer me up!
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I'd like to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking. We're shooting crap.
Yeah, she was class.
I'm only asking for a moment.
We're shooting crap.
It's about Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this guy?
It's the fellow I was telling you. Took the mission doll to Havana.
Oh, right. Look, fella, why don't you go back to your praying tomato? You're slowing up the action around here.
Yeah.
If you're looking for some action, care to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right or left-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
Oh!
Hey!
Look, you guys, tonight at Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, they're hosting an all-night prayer meeting. I promise to deliver some sinners, and when it comes to sinning, most of you are very high on the bank cards.
I don't want to waste no evening in a hallelujah joint.
Look, if you don't do it as a favor to me, do it for yourselves. I will guarantee you that the mission smells better than this place.
Granted.
And besides, maybe it would do you guys some good to learn something other than the odds making for the hard way.
You've been reading the Bible too much.
What's wrong with the Bible? Maybe it doesn't read as lively as a scratch sheet, but it's at least twice as accurate. Well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
Okay, Scott. About that Havana business. I regret to inform you I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Get up, Big Julie! I have now got the dough to roll ya, but with my dice!
Nothing doing with those dice that cannot make a pass to save his soul.
What'd you say?
I said with them dice he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can. And yours, and yours, and yours. I'm gonna roll the dice. I will bet each of you $1,000 against a marker for your souls. 1,000 cash for your souls. If I win, you show up to the mission tonight. We got a deal?
Let me get this. If you lose, we each get $1,000. But if you win, you gotta show up to Mission Doll's Cabaret.
If I win, you show up at the Save a Soul mission. One meeting.
Okay by me?
By me too.
What about you, Nathan? $1,000 against the marker for your soul.
Me? I don't know if I got one.
You got one someplace. Put down your markers. Give me the dice. And give me room.
What's the matter, Sky? Turning chicken?
You've seen me roll for 100 G's. But I've got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on the stage with me, the pickets have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a date you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck to be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady wouldn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck to be a lady. Luck to be a lady. Luck to be a lady tonight.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck let a gentleman see how nice a day you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck to be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck to be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady.
Well, I don't want to go to no prayer meeting.
Big Julie, you give your marker, and if you welch, you'll cause me no little embarrassment. Now I am sure you know what to cause me embarrassment.
Listen, Harry, if it ever gets back to Chicago that I went to a prayer meeting, no decent person will speak to me.
Adelaide!
Oh, what a coincidence!
Adelaide, did nicely explain to you about tonight? I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We do not need to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Sweetheart, baby, what is this? You are my doll.
You don't? Please, if that weren't so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Adelaide, how can you carry on like this over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded, and you're not being able to upset me no more. I got you completely. Oh,
Oh, Adelaide, honey, don't ever do that to me again. I can't stand it. We'll get married. We'll have a home. A white house with a little green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
oh, we gotta do it soon, Nathan. I got another letter from Mother today asking me a lot of questions, and she sent one for you, too.
A letter? From me? Oh, well. Dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to Adelaide for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters, and in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. I'm not even the manager.
Well, I was gonna promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family, Adelaide and the 5 children, and the one that's on the way.
Mother wanted me to visit her. I had to tell her that.
Don't she know I can't afford to have 6 children on what they pay me at the A&P? I am very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adelaide. I feel like a heel.
Look, Nathan, it's not too late to make everything all right. Look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's elope right now.
Well, okay, Adelaide. No, I can't.
Why not?
Come on, Nathan, we'll be late.
Mom.
Nathan, why can't we elope now?
Because, well, I've got to go to a prayer meeting.
That is the biggest lie you've ever told me!
But I promise you it's true!
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me everything under the sun, and you give me a kiss and you grab me a hat and you open the races again when I think of the time gone by. I laid the way I tried. I could honestly do it.
Call a lawyer and sue me. Why can ya do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
Years of my life, I was a fool to give to you.
Alright, already, I'm just an old bootlick. Already, it's true. So no, so me. What can ya do me? I love
You can't believe here, you can't believe here, you can't want everything under the sun, and I'm sick of you keeping me up and me into you back in the mind again when I think of the time gone by. When I think of the way I could honestly die.
serve a paper and sew me. What can ya do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
When
I love you.
one in the jail, don't come to me to bail you out.
Already, so call a policeman. Already it's true. So no, so me. What can ya do me? I love
You got it again, you're running the game. I'm knocking up things like a pin on the net, and I'm sick and I'm tired of swallowing around, and I'm telling you now that when I think of the time gone by, and I think of the way I tried. I could honestly die.
So he, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming?
Maybe your watch is fast.
General, I know it's wrong. I'm wrong. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words haven't reached them. I think you had better.
Chance of winning.
Welcome, folks, welcome.
Is everybody here Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present!
Hey, here you are, Miss Sarah. 1 dozen or more genuine sinners.
Well, she
Sorry I
said
didn't
sit
have time
down.
to clean them up. Sit down, all of you.
I would like to welcome y'all to the Save a Soul mission.
Now hold on, you guys. This is a mission and not Roseland. So I suggest you do not indulge in any unpleasantness, since I am required to depart for westward points this evening. Nathan Detroit will be major domo of this mission. Nathan, if anyone doesn't act according to Hoyle, they will answer to me personally. And I mean in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys. Sister Abernathy, your dice!
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored here tonight. The meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Oh, come, brothers. I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Benny, tell him what a bum you are. Hey,
I always used to be a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it no more. I thank you.
There, don't you feel better now?
I'm all right.
big dude.
No.
Well, I used to be bad when I was a kid, but ever since then I've gone straight as I can. Proved by my record, 33 arrests and no convictions.
Anyone else?
Harry the horse.
Oh no.
Henry.
Well, like when Sky was rolling us for our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson rolls $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I'm sorry, I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means they're only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! This entire meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work. Hasn't she though?
Thank you.
Hey! I ain't here for testimony. My sins is that when Sky rolled us, I wished I'd won 1,000 instead of having to come here. But now that I'm here, I still wish it.
Okay, Harry. Okay. Anyone else?
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson!
Get up, you fat water buffalo.
Well, it happened to me kind of funny. Like a dream. That's it, a dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone paid me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people said, sit down, you rock the boat. People said, sit down, you rock the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp well of your jacket coat. Sit down, you rock the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey, but the passengers were bound to resist. For the people all said beware, people all said beware, it's demolition. And the devil will drag you under, but the fancy pirate, get the rope, sit down, you rock the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. Oh, would someone save me? That's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I set myself down, sit down, set myself down, sit down, and rock the boat. I'm a double dragon on the river, with a soul so heavy it'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down.
How can we help you? Care to testify?
I'll do my testifying in court, where I'll testify that you ran a crack game in this mission last night. Miss Sarah, you were standing there when they came out. You saw them. Aren't these the fellows?
I've never seen them before in my life.
There's a right broad.
Now, officer, if you don't excuse me, we'd like to continue on with our meeting.
I've never seen crapshooters spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's why they call them holy rollers.
Miss Sarah, thank you very much. People, I have a confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and for that we're very sorry. Ain't we, fellas?
Yes. I'm really sorry.
But I did another terrible thing. I bet a certain guy he could not take a certain doll away with him on a trip. And that I should not have done. Although it did no harm, for I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Sure, he told me he could not take the doll away with him. Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Hello. Good evening. I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiance. Oh, yes. When are you getting married? The 12th and never. I'm sorry. I didn't even get close enough to a church to be left at it. Gee, what'll I tell my mother? Oh, just tell her that the engagement's broken. I'm sure she'll understand. I'm afraid that might confuse her. Maybe I'll tell her Nathan is dead, and then see to it. You mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah, you got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh? Isaiah was an ancient prophet. Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. You know, when I saw you with Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson the other night. Oh no, don't tell me you're in love with Sky. You poor thing. I thought I hated him. I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate him, but that's love. Then like Sky ever changed? For 14 years I tried to change Nathan. I always thought how wonderful he would be if he were different. I thought Sky that way too. For 14 years I pictured Nathan, my Nathan, in a little home in the country, happy. Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful? Wouldn't it? Sky. But they just can't change. Well, a little while ago at our prayer meeting, there was a group of gamblers who I thought maybe could change. Yeah, but that doesn't mean... Wait. Gamblers at your prayer meeting. Was Nathan Detroit there? I think I heard that name. A darling little fellow with beady eyes. I think so. How do you like that rat? Just when he should have been lying, he's telling the truth. Gee, I'm glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you threw his story too.
I am.
What are we? Crazy or something? At one of me with stamps and coins. A lesson on the taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market from morning out to night, you mustn't squeeze the melon till you get the melon.
You simply got to gamble.
You get no guarantee.
Now doesn't that kind of apply to you and
You and me.
I? Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play. Crazy and wild and free. Marry the man today. Rather than fight sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow. Marry the man today. Maybe he's leaving town. Don't let him get away. Hurry and track him down. Marry the man today. Give him the girlish laughter. Marry the man today and save the face for after. Slowly introduce him to the best things. Respectable, conservative, and clean.
Here's RHS.
Final Bordeaux, Roger P. Gold, Galatian, local team. But marry the man today. Handle the meek and gently. Marry the man today and treat him subsequently.
Carefully expose him to domestic life. The average tries to you. Have a pot of roast.
Have a headache.
Have a baby.
Have terrible knocks. Stop. Marry the man today. Rather than sigh in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways. Change his ways. Tomorrow. Nathan, where are you, Nathan?
Give me a late paper.
Nathan, there you are. Come on, we're waiting for you.
Wait a minute. I'm helping the lieutenant.
Nathan, come on, we're getting married.
Gee, Adelaide, you pick the busiest time of day.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Oh, holy smoke!
What's the matter?
I didn't get a place for the wedding.
Nathan!
How about the Billboard Garage?
Ladies and gentlemen, watch what they crafted, but never since a loaded dice.
Brother Masterson?
Yes, Brother Detroit.
Can we get married at your mission, Adelaide and I?
Certainly! I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. Glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll let you wait to 5. We'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means.
Obadiah?
He wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Thank you. I know we're going to be very happy. We're going to have a little home in the country, and Nathan will be sitting there every night beside me.
Achoo!